guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review and demo on this Benefit Defined and Redefined Brows Kit. Now I'm actually excited that they came out with these kits because one pencil is about $27. You get this kit for, I want to say $32 or $34. I will have it linked down below. But in this kit, you get the brow pencil, you get a conditioning primer, a brow mapping tool, and a high brow pencil to highlight the under eye. So that's pretty awesome. You get a lot of products for a really good price. So let's open the box. So it comes like this. I really do love how Benefit has like their little situation going on. It does a good job of kind of giving you little instructions in case you're kind of a beginner to brows and you don't know how to use it. Wow, this is so cool. I love how they package everything. It's so freaking cute. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use them all. First, I'm gonna start off by priming my brow. It says that it's a nutrient-rich primer that just kind of gives you a thicker brow and fuller appearance. So then I'm going to twist it again. And now I'm going to just go in and use my brow pencil. And this one is the one that kind of looks like the Brow Wiz. It's not a defined point, but it kind of is very precise, as you can see right there. It's just a little point at the top, so you have to be very careful that you don't break the pencil. And then they have this tool that you can use to kind of figure out where you are going to be placing. Now, to be honest, I don't care for this. I'm not going to use it. You guys can use it if you want, but it's literally just so that you can map out where you're going to draw it out to and all that. So this is more for somebody who doesn't have a lot of brows. This little mapper is kind of to see where you're going to be drawing each section. So first you're going to start off here, and if you don't have much of a brow, you can use this to help you. You would draw a dot right here because that's your first part, right next to the nose. So you do the next one is right where the arch is, so right here, and the last one is where it ends, so it'd be right here. But because I pretty much know the shape of my brow and it's pretty like obvious, I'm just gonna go ahead and fill in my brow. So I'm gonna take the pencil and I'm just gonna outline my brow first because that's what I like to do. And then I'm gonna go ahead and fill it in. I like to leave this section right here not drawn in. I go in very lightly because I don't like it to look too fake. And then I kind of start to just fill in those areas where my brows may be sparse. In case you guys are wondering the number of color that I like to use, it is number 6. I like to go in with the darkest because that's kind of the equivalent to ebony in Anastasia Beverly Hills. Because my hair is really dark at the root, I like to go in with the dark as opposed to going with the 5, which is like kind of like a dark brown. Then I just literally flick really lightly, like barely touching it, this front part. Then I'm going to repeat the same thing on this side. So this brow pencil is extremely pigmented. So a little goes a long way. You do not need to be very harsh with it or use a heavy hand, because if you use a heavy hand, you will get kind of like that drawn on brow look. And then I'm going to go in on the other side. There's a little spoolie brush. And I'm just going to take that and kind of brush it out. In case you guys do end up using like a little harsh line up at the front, you can always just brush it upwards and it's going to get rid of that right away. And sometimes I like to extend it a little bit right there just to make it really sharp, but not that much. Now it took me a while to really get my brows where I wanted them, just because I just always struggled with brows. It was definitely the hardest thing for me to figure out what looked best with my face shape, but you really need to pay attention to your face shape and what looks good on your face shape as opposed to what looks good on everybody else. We usually like to follow the trends, but sometimes the trends don't work on our faces, so we kind of need to follow what looks best on us. That's the best tip I can give you when it comes to brows. So far I do like this. I feel like it's super pigmented. You really honestly need to use a very light hand. If you use a heavy hand whatsoever, this will break. I really like how it is so thin that it really does a good job of precisely drawing in little strokes of hair. So this definitely speaks true to its name, precise, because it's very precise. Now the last thing that we're going to do is we are going to take the high brow, which is supposed to be good for highlighting your brow bone and just kind of giving it that really nice, precise look. Very pigmented product. You can see right there right away. Now, I'm not one of those people that likes to highlight the brows. I feel like that trend for me isn't really ideal. But I'm gonna do it for the purpose of what comes in this kit. Wow, it looks nice actually. I'm not a huge fan of like highlighting the brow bone with like concealer and stuff like that, because one time I did it and it was just not a nice look. But this actually looks very natural, and I think I used quite a bit of product and it still looks very wearable. I'm actually super impressed with also how creamy this product is. Like, I didn't think it would be as creamy as it was. I thought it was gonna be more of just like a regular, like, thick pencil, but it's actually super creamy. And I would just say you wanna highlight that arch so it really gives it that nice definition. Like you guys can see right now, it looks super natural. Like I said, this box does retail for $34, but the value price of it is $62. So you get it for half the price basically, and it's pretty awesome because you get the 2 full-size products. So you get a full-size brow pencil and you get a full-size high brow. And then you get this stencil thing, and then the conditioning primer is a mini size, it says. So you get really good quantity. I honestly think if you are somebody who's a beginner to brows, these kits would be fantastic because they have everything you need and they have really good instructions on how to follow everything. Now I'm gonna go quickly run through these products and what I like and what I don't like about them. So what I like about this brow pencil is the fact that it is very precise. Like I keep mentioning, it speaks very true to its name. My only concern with this is that because it is so precise, I'm scared that it's gonna break easily. So what I can tell you is if you do buy this pencil, make sure that you go ahead and are very gentle with it and a very light hand. Any heavy hand people, I wouldn't recommend this because it's gonna break extremely easily. Now for the next one, which is the brow conditioning primer. I didn't really see much of a difference with this. I would say if you're somebody who has more of hairs that are kind of like going all different directions, then it would be cool to use this primer because then you can go in and just brush it through your hairs and then start doing your brows. Personally for me, because my brows are already thick and they kind of all go in the same direction, it doesn't really make a difference for me. So I would say I would pass on this guy. The next one is the Stencil. So for me, this doesn't really matter. I already know what shape I'm going for, but if you're one of those people that you don't like to get your brows done or anything and you like to do it yourself and really figure out how to do it, you may like this. So the last one that I really enjoyed is the high brow. I love this stuff. So like you guys saw, you just place it right at the top and it kind of gives it that lift that you want on your brow, and it makes it look gorgeous. So you can see, and you don't need to add any eyeshadow. You can just add that and you're good to go. So I'm super excited and I'm really happy that this was a full-size product. I'm so impressed. Overall, these products are really good. And if you guys have tried these brow kits, then please let me know because I think these are so cute, and let me know which ones you've tried as well because I definitely may have to go out and try the other brow pencil because $34 for a brow kit is really good. If you're new to my channel, then don't forget to subscribe and become a member of our growing beauty family right here on YouTube because we love interacting with each other about all things beauty. So I will see you guys very soon for a brand new video. Bye guys.